Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, as we begin the senior boys basketball action here tonight between the visiting Mansfield Tigers and your Danville Little Johns. I want to thank ArcWest Communications, Cornwall Funeral Homes, Danville Gifts and More, Wayne Poultry, Chambers Bank, Grander Fasteners, and Chambers Memorial Hospital for sponsoring this basketball action. Visiting Mansfield Tigers, 4-8 overall, 1-4 in conference. Coming here to Ted Line Gymnasium, take on the Danville Little Johns, who are 7-5, 4-0 in conference. And for your Tigers on the floor, number 1 is Leighton Howard. Number 4 is Tyler Holmes. Number 5, Ethan Stovall. Number 12, Cody Chick. And number 20, Colton Stippens. And on the floor for your Little Johns, number 23, Eli Lane. 00 is Evan Lane. 25 is Luke Callahan. 33 is Drury Kenton at the free throw line. 24 is Quentin Tolbert. As Drury knocks down the first of 2 free throws, the foul was called on number 1, Leighton Howard of the Tigers. Drury second, in and out, no good. Rebound off to the Tigers. Three-point basket, Leighton Howard knocking down that shot for the Tigers, gives them a 2-point advantage, 3-1. 6 minutes, 20 seconds remaining here in the opening period. Drury Kenton couldn't get his shot to go down. Ball knocked out of bounds, last touch by the Little Johns. Danville Medical Gifts and More has provided a variety of gifts and services since 2006. Encourages you to shop Danville first. They're the only durable medical equipment provider in Yale County, providing wheelchairs, hospital beds, walkers, personal products, and so much more. Their personal service is unmatched, and they will deliver and set up in your home free of charge. Their gift shop is your one-stop shop for Danville Little John and Razorback apparel, as well as a variety of other gifts. They offer a gift registry for weddings, baby showers, or other special events, and will wrap your gifts at no cost to you. They're also a check-free agent where you can pay over 500 bills, such as Energy, Centerpoint, and all major credit cards. Their staff is both friendly and helpful, so what are you waiting for? Drop by for a visit. You will leave with a laugh and a smile. Michelle and the staff are proud supporters of the Danville Little Johns. I want to thank Danville Gifts and More for sponsoring tonight's action. Tyler Holmes picks up his first personal foul for the Mansfield Tigers. Quentin Tolbert count the bucket, misses the free throw. We've got a tie ball game at 5. Luke Callahan called for his first personal foul for the Little Johns on the other end of the floor. Tyler Holmes couldn't get his shot to go down. Traveling violation as the Tigers made a near steal. Little Johns get it in. Quentin Tolbert back around to Eli Lane. His shot up, no good. Battle for the rebound. Whistle and a foul is going to be called on Jeree Kenton on the rebound. That'll be his first, second team foul. Tigers inbound at 4 minutes, 20 seconds remaining here in the opening period. Little John's in a man-to-man defense. Evan Lane with the steal. Bounces it off the Tigers. It'll stay with the Little Johns. 4 minutes remaining. 5-5 is your score. Jeree Kenton couldn't get a shot to go down. The Tigers with the rebound. Look to push it down the floor now. They'll pull it up. That's Cody Chick with it. Now Ethan Stovall set up the Tigers offense. Ethan Stovall couldn't get a shot to go down. Evan Lane with the drive, shot no good, but he draws the foul, goes to the free throw line, shooting a pair of free throws for the Little Johns. Number 2, J.C. Griffin, checks into the ball game for the Mansfield Tigers. Evan knocking down both free throws, makes it a 2-point ball game. 7-5, Little John's leading, 2 minutes 55 seconds remaining. Jeree Kenton with the rebound off the Leighton Howard miss. Dalton Reagan checked into the ball game for the Little Johns. He's number 3. Cornwall Funeral Home has been serving Yelk County and the surrounding areas for 4 generations with 2 locations, one in Dardanelle, one in Danville. Cornwall Funeral Home has the only on-site crematory in Pope and Yelk counties, so your loved one never leaves their care. With on-site cremation services, it ensures you, the family, that the highest standards of care, comfort, and accountability are taken. So call or stop by anytime or visit with one of the staff members about any funeral or cremation questions that you may have, or visit their website at cornwallfuneralhomes.com. I want to thank Cornwall Funeral Homes for sponsoring tonight's basketball action. Ball out of bounds belongs to the Tigers. .145 remaining here in the opening period. Tigers leading 8-7. Stovall shot off the back of the iron. Rebound comes off to the Little Johns. Nice pass from Dalton Reagan down low to Jeree Kenton. Shot off the board. Gives the Little Johns a 1-point advantage. 9-8, 1:05 remaining here in the opening period. Jerry Kenton with the rebound for the Little Johns. Whistle and a foul is going to send Cody Chick to the free throw line as Evan Lane's called for the blocking foul. Cody goes to the line shooting a pair of free throws for the Tigers. 38.4 seconds remaining here in the opening period. Into the ball game's number 24, and I don't have his number. JoJo Bailey is number 0. Cody Chick gives the Tigers a 1-point advantage after knocking down both free throws for the Tigers. 10-9, 30 seconds remaining as Eli Lane will set the Littlejohn offense up. Cody Chick with a near steal for the Tigers, 24.1 on the clock. Dalton Reagan looks to inbound it for the Little Johns, gets it into Eli Lane. Down to 20 seconds. Jerry Kenton shot no good. Rebound comes off to the Tigers. And that will bring us to the end of the first period where the Mansfield Tigers lead the Little Johns 10-9. Tigers will have the first possession as we begin this second period. They have a 1-point advantage, 10-9. On the floor for the Tigers, number 5 is Ethan Stovall. Number 20, Colton Stippens. Number 12, Cody Chick. Number 1 is Leighton Howard. Like I said, I don't have a name for 24 for the Tigers. For the Little Johns, number 24, it's Quentin Tolbert. 33, Jerry Kenton. 23, Eli Lane. 25, Luke Callahan. Number 1 is Alex Hilton. Whistle and a foul is going to be called on number 20, Colton Stippens. That'll be his first team foul, number 4, Jerry Kenton at the free throw line for the Little Johns. Drake knocks down both free throws for the Little Johns, giving them a 1-point advantage. 11-10 is your score. 6 minutes, 50 seconds remaining here in the second period. And Little Johns in a man-to-man defense. There's a 3-point basket by number 1, Leighton Howard, makes it 13-11. Tigers leading by 2, 6 minutes, 25 seconds remaining. Double dribble. Ethan Stovall with the drive, whistle, and a foul. will send Ethan to the free throw line. Foul is called on number 1, Alex Hilton. Ethan comes up empty at the free throw line for the Tigers. Whistle and a foul is going to be called on number 12, Cody Chick. That'll be his first, team foul number 5 against the Tigers. Tigers with 5 team fouls, Little Johns with 4. Traveling violation is the call against the Little John. Number 00, JoJo Bailey checks in for the Tigers. When you deal with a bank, you want to deal with someone you know and trust. Chambers Bank in Danville is just that bank. Chambers Bank's a longtime supporter of the community, is proud to sponsor the Danville Little Johns. Chambers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, serving the area for over 80 years. I want to thank Chambers Bank for sponsoring tonight's basketball action. There's a steal by the Tigers. Ball knocked out of bounds, belongs to the Tigers. Five minutes remaining. Whistle and a foul is going to be called on Alex Hilton. That'll be his second personal foul, 5th team foul. JoJo Bailey coming up empty at the free throw line for the Tigers. Rebound chased down by Alex Hilton. Whistle and a foul is going to be called against number 20, Colton Stippens. That'll be his second, team foul number 6. Dalton Reagan and Evan Lane check back into the ball game for the Little Johns. Ball out of bounds, stays with the Little Johns. Drigg with the bucket for the Little Johns, ties the ball game at 13. Providing quality care for you and your family, Chambers Memorial Hospital's top priority. Chambers Memorial Hospital, located in Danville, offers a 1-bed private room inpatient facility. Medical care services are available using state-of-the-art equipment such as mammography, laboratory, general surgery, and eye surgery. Chambers Memorial Hospital can also meet your outpatient therapy needs, whether they be sports-related injuries or rehabilitation to get you back to your normal activities. Chambers Memorial Hospital recognizes the importance of academic and athletic excellence and is a proud supporter of the Danville Little Johns. I want to thank Chambers Memorial Hospital for sponsoring tonight's basketball action. That's Leighton Howard with the rebound off the Colton Stippens miss. His putback good, 15-13. Tigers leading by 2, 3 minutes 40 seconds remaining here in the second period. Timeout Tigers. Tigers inbound at 3 minutes 30 seconds remaining here in the opening half. They have a 2-point advantage, 15-13 over the Little Johns. Ethan Stovall gets his own rebound. His putback good, 17-13. Colton Stippens picking up his third personal foul for the Tigers, puts Evan Lane at the free throw line for the Little Johns. Bryce Anderson, number 33, checking into the ball game for the Tigers. Evan coming up empty at the free throw line, but Jaree Kitten is there for the rebound and the putback. Makes it a 2-point ball game, 17-15, 2 minutes 45 seconds remaining here in the opening half. There's a steal by Luke Callahan. Takes it all the way. Ball out of bounds off the Tigers. Nice inbound pass from Luke Callahan to Eli Lane, lays it off the glass, good. Tie ball game at 17, 2 minutes 20 seconds remaining here in the opening half. At the scorer's table awaiting to come in, 24, Quentin Tobert. Seconds in the lane, turns the ball over. Two minutes remaining. Ball out of bounds, the last touch by the Tigers. Eli Lane will set the Little John offense up. There's a steal by the Tigers. Got a whistle and a foul away from the ball. It's going to be called on Eli Lane. So 1:40 remaining here in the opening half. 17-17 is your score. Both teams are shooting a 1-and-1. Whistle and a foul will walk the length of the floor. Jaree Kenton will be shooting a 1-and-1 for the Little Johns. Fouls called on number 23, Cody Herron. It's called on number 2, J.C. Griffin. Jerick misses the front end of the 1-1. Rebound off to the Tigers. They look to push it down the floor. Ball out of bounds. It was Leighton Howard's shot off the mark. Belongs to the Little Johns. We're down to a minute remaining here in this opening half. Player control foul called against the Little Johns, Evan Lane. Evan now has 2 personal fouls under 30 seconds remaining. Tigers, I think, working the clock, intent to either have a real good shot. We'll call that a good shot. Open three-pointer. Don't think that's the shot that Coach wanted, but Little Johns will have it for the last possession. Jerick Kenton couldn't get his shot to go down. They pulled the trigger too soon. Ball knocked out of bounds with 0.6 of a second on the clock. And that will bring us to the end of the first half, where we're all tied up at 17. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we begin this second half of senior boys basketball action. We ended the first half all tied up at 17. On the floor as we begin this second half for the Little Johns. That's Evan Lane knocking down a three-pointer for the Little Johns. He's 0-0. Number 23 is Eli Lane. Number 33, Jerick Kenton. Number 24, Quentin Tobert. And number 25 is Luke Callahan for the Little Johns on the floor. Number 1 is Leighton Howard. Number 4, Tyler Holmes. Number 5, Ethan Stovall. Number 12 is Cody Chick, and number 20 is Colton Stippens for the Mansfield Tigers. Whistle and a foul is going to be called on Leighton Howard for the push. That'll be the first team foul of this half. That'll be his second personal foul. 20-19 is your score. There's a steal by Cody Chick. Shot up, no good. Rebound comes off to Tyler Holmes of the Tigers. Jerick Kenton with the rebound off the Leighton Howard miss. Eli Lane couldn't get his shot to go down. Rebound comes off to the Tigers. They'll set their offense up. Ball knocked out of bounds, belongs to the Tigers. There's a steal by Luke Callahan. His shot up and in. 22-19 is your score. 5 minutes, 20 seconds remaining here in the third period. Ethan Stovall with a strong move underneath the basket for the Tigers. Makes it a one-point game again. 22-21, 5 minutes remaining. Evan Lane couldn't get a shot to go down. Jariq Hinton's there for the rebound. His putback no good. Whistle and a foul. Colton Stippens picking up his fourth personal foul. Jariq free throw no good. Howard with the rebound for the Tigers. Double dribble. Grandeur Fastener is proud to be a supporter of the Little John schools for the last 40 years. They're a manufacturer of engineered products to companies all across the United States in the aerospace, power, oil, and gas industries. They're a second-generation family-owned company built on a strong foundation of good people, quality parts, great customer service, and a great work environment. They have been offering good, solid, and lasting careers to employees since 1975. They're not a team, but a family at Grandeur Fasteners. Luke Callahan has his pocket pick, loose ball, jump ball. Possession arrow belongs to the Tigers. 4 minutes, 17 seconds remaining. Bounds goes to the Little Johns. In the four, the Little Johns number 3 is Dalton Reagan. Dalton Reagan knocks down a three-pointer for the Little Johns. 25-21, 3 minutes, 30 seconds remaining here in the third period. At Wayne Farms, their recipe for success begins with the highest quality ingredients, their employees. Each employee plays a critical role in creating a professional, collaborative environment, contributing to their success. Wayne Farms not only provides quality career opportunities, it is a proud supporter of the Danville Little Johns. For the past several years, Wayne Farms has shown their commitment to their community by providing backpacks and school supplies for students at Danville. Quality career opportunities and community support are just a couple of reasons to choose Wayne Farms. Thanks to Wayne Farms for sponsoring tonight's action. Three-point basket by Ethan Stovall makes it a one-point ball game again. 2 minutes, 45 seconds remaining. Long down court pass goes to Dalton Reagan. He knocks that shot down. 27-24, 2 minutes, 35 seconds remaining here in the third period. Stovall shot off the mark. Rebound to Eli Lane. Long down court pass. Stolen by the Tigers, but they're called for the travel. Eli Lane try for three, no good. Drury Kenton with the rebound. Ball out of bounds off of Ethan Stovall's foot. Inbound pass to Dalton Reagan. Rebound comes off to the Tigers. They look to push it down. Cody Chick couldn't get his shot to go down. Ball knocked out of bounds, they say. Last touch by the Tigers. Pass too hard for Quentin Tolbert. Stolen away by the Tigers. Shot up, no good. Rebound Tigers. Shot up, no good. Leighton Howard back into the ball game for the Tigers. Tyler Holmes comes in as Cody Chick checks out, favoring an ankle. Ball out of bounds. Last touch by the Little Johns. It'll belong to the Tigers. 1:42 remaining here in the third period. 27-24. Little Johns leading by 3. Stovall. Dalton Reagan knocking down another three-pointer. Evan Lane driving into the lane, kicks it out. Dalton knocks down the three, 30-26. Little Johns leading by 4. Whistle and a foul called against Eli Lane. That is his third personal foul. Into the ball game, Alex Hilton, number 1. Stovall couldn't get his shot to go down. Tolbert with the rebound for the Little Johns, but Tigers pass stolen away. Shot no good, draws a foul. Drury Kenton will pick up his second personal foul. 43 seconds remaining here in the third period. JoJo Bailey checking back into the ball game for the Tigers. Alex Hilton knocking down a three-pointer for the Little Johns. Officials timeout. Sweat on the floor. Cody Chick back into the ball game for the Tigers, 25 seconds remaining. 33-27. Carrying the ball. Called against the Tigers, 13.2. As the Little Johns get it in. Eli Lane dishing to Jerry Kenton. His shot up and good. Stovall, long three to end the third period. We end the third period with the Little Johns leading 35-27 over the Mansfield Tigers. As we begin this fourth period, Little Johns will have the first possession. They have the lead, 35-27. Jump ball, possession arrow belongs to the Tigers. Traveling violation turns the ball back over to the Little Johns. Little Johns on the floor. Number 1 is Alex Hilton. 23, Eli Lane. 24, Quentin Tobert. Number 3 is Dalton Reagan. 33 is Jerry Kenton. Dalton Reagan pulling the string on another three. Rebound. Double zero is JoJo Bailey being called for the foul on the rebound. The Little Johns will have it underneath their own basket. Tigers on the floor, number 12, Cody Chick. JoJo Bailey is double zero. Number 1, Leighton Howard. Number 4, Tyler Holmes. And number 5 is Ethan Stovall. That is your Tigers on the floor. Whistle and a foul on the floor as JoJo Bailey's called for his second personal foul, 4th team foul. J.C. Griffin comes in as JoJo Bailey takes a seat. Alex Hilton try for three, no good. Rebound comes off to Cody Chick. Whistle and a foul. Dalton Reagan called for the foul. That'll be his first. Team foul number 4 against the Little Johns. So both teams now have four team fouls apiece. Traveling violation turns it over. Little Johns will have it. 7 minutes. And 2 seconds on the clock as the Little Johns called for the traveling violation. J.C. Griffin couldn't get his shot to go down. Rebound comes off to the Little Johns. Whistle and a foul is going to be called against Alex Hilton. That'll be his third. Evan Lane checks back into the ball game for the Little Johns, replaces Alex Hilton. Tigers will turn inbound the ball, trailing 35-27. Jariq hitting wet, the rebound off the Leighton Howard miss. A near steal by Cody Chick. That's good hustle. Out of bounds ball belongs to the Little Johns. Whistle and a foul's called on Cody Chick. That'll be his second. Cody Chick with the drive, draws the foul. He goes to the free throw line as Eli Lane picks up his fourth personal foul. Waiting at the scores table, 25 is Luke Callahan. He'll come in after this first free throw. Cody knocking the first of two free throws down, makes it a 7-point ball game, 35-28. Cody knocking down both free throws for the Tigers. 35-29. Jariq hitting, can't get his shot to go down. Whistle and a foul. Jariq hitting called for his third personal foul. Will walk the length of the floor, where the Tigers will be shooting a 1-and-1. Cody Chick will be at the free throw line shooting a 1-and-1. Off the back of the iron. Whistle and a foul is going to be called on Ethan Stovall. That's team foul number 6 against the Tigers. That Ethan's picking up his first personal foul. Dalton Reagan knocking that shot down for the Little Johns, 37-29. Ball out of bounds belongs to the Little Johns. Whistle and a foul. Foul's called on number 2, J.C. Griffin. Evan Lane standing at the free throw line shooting a pair of free throws for the Little Johns. Evan getting the shooter's roll, knocks down both free throws, makes it a 10-point ball game, 39-29, 4 minutes 50 seconds remaining here in the game. Luke Callahan at the free throw line for the Little Johns. As Leighton Howard picking up his third personal foul. Jareek Kenton with the rebound, put back no good. Gets his own rebound, hit second put back no good. Loose ball chased down by the Little Johns. Player control, foul called against Evan Lane. Evan picking up his third personal foul. Team foul number 8. Both teams with 18 fouls apiece. 10-point ball game. Missing your favorite show tonight? Contact ArcWest Customer Service Office to ask about our DVR services and never miss another episode again. Or can't wait? Watch it on your phone or tablet with the Watch TV Everywhere app. Free to all TV customers. You can catch your shows while on the move. Call our customer care service office for more details on these great services. That's ArcWest Communications, another one of our fine sponsors. 4 minutes, 14 seconds remaining here in the fourth period. We've got a 10-point ball game, 39-29, as we've got an official timeout wiping up sweat off the floor. Traveling violation. Jareek Kenton with the steal for the Little Johns. Just under 4 minutes. 3:55. Luke Callahan has it at the helm for the Little Johns. He sets their offense up. Dishes to Jareek Kenton. Whistle and a foul. We'll send Jareek to the free throw line. Colton Stippens back into the ball game for the Tigers. 3 minutes, 46 seconds remaining. Jareek 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 40-29. Traveling violation against the Tigers. Whistle and a foul will send Evan Lane to the free throw line. As Cody Chick picks up the free throw line. Picks up his third personal foul. Evan Lane at the free throw line for the Little Johns. Eli Lane, Alex Hilton into the ball game for the Little Johns. 3 minutes, 24 seconds on the clock. Evan knocks down the free throws. 42-29, 3 minutes, 20 seconds. Alex Hilton with the rebound off the Leighton Howard miss. Evan coming up empty at the free throw line for the Little Johns. 2 minutes, 50 seconds. Whistle and a foul. Eli Lane just fouled out of the ball game with 2 minutes, 48 seconds on the clock. I believe they're trying to correct the last foul against Mansfield. They had number 4 up there. There was no number 4 on the floor. Now, we've got now Eli Lane officially fouls out of the ball game. Luke Callahan back in for the Little Johns. Now the officials say everything's square. So with 2 minutes, 48 seconds remaining, Leighton Howard at the free throw line for the Mansfield Tigers. They trail 42-29, 42-30, 12-point ball game. Evan Lane feeds Jerry Kenton. Can't get his shot to go down. Tigers come out of there with it. Alex Hilton with a blocked shot. The Tigers come up with it. Alex trying to come back in bounds. Will be called for the foul as Cody Chick hits the floor. Both teams in the double bonus. Brock knocking one of 2 free throws down. 42-32, 10-point ball game. Timeout, Mansfield. After the Mansfield timeout, they look to inbound the ball underneath their own goal. Get it into Leighton Howard. His pass to Ethan Stovall goes out of bounds. Belongs to the Little Johns. Jerry Kenton lays it off the glass, makes it a 12-point ball game, 44-32, 150 remaining. Oh, my. So with 1 minute and 22 seconds, we had a good hustle play at the end of the ball game. Alex Hilton blocked a shot, come back, hit the wall, got injured. So with 1 minute and 22 seconds, 44-32, both coaches agreeing this ball game is officially over. Little Johns will win 44-32. My prayers go out to Alex Hilton. Quick recovery, buddy.